Lily, let me handle this.
Yeah, nothing's gonna stop her.
Fuss. It's just a dead hole.
Yeah, that's it.
Kill you!
Ouch.
I got it done.
No, get him. He's not actually gonna get that shotgun, really? You let him get the shotgun? How could he have him by the neck? I thought it was to help him. And now she's dead, isn't she? How could he have him by the neck and let him get the shotgun? Are you serious? Belly full of stones. Well, you know how this goes. Time for horrible mistake after mistake. It's what I do best. It's all I know how to do. The wolf among us. Just love the coloring. It's beautiful. At least it makes for an interesting story when I do horrible, horrible mistakes like that. You know.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're gonna be sore.
Bigby, Dr.
Awesome.
Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby.
Alright, now we get
Everyone
Crane.
got
We get that
wounded, sent home.
motherfucker.
Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
It is what it is,
What
though.
do you say?
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
That's a pretty bad blow.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction.
Yeah, good point.
What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
All signs
Everything
point to
points
it.
to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know.
All signs point to him killing Lily, though.
Doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. Just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just can't fucking stand that they got away.
We'll catch up to them, Bigby. You did enough. Can I, ask you a question?
Shoot.
It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight...
Why? What's on your mind?
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it.
Oh, like I enjoy the action.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know...
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
She'll remember it, though.
Guys, we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken...
Whoa, what's that? Flying ship.
This.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No.
Alright.
We can't depend on the
What's
mirror.
the hard way?
Exactly is the hard way.
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Shut up. Start looking. Alright, what do we have? I gotta talk to him. What? Oh, rub the magic lamp, quick. Oh, you can't do it this episode? Alright, what do you... If you were Ichabod Crane doing all this crazy stuff, what would you leave behind? He has a whole bunch of papers. Oh, look, an inbox. There's a key.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
There you go.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
No, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on,
How?
let's keep looking.
You could have known that he was a sexual fiend paying prostitutes to act like you. Alright, are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I'm seeing some unrest from the residents. I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you're busy, but I think that... Okay. Nothing much there. Dear Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I really like it if you fix the air like we asked you 3 months ago. So what is this guy doing? This guy's been doing jack shit at this desk all these weeks. Alright, Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone in my building after the incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room as it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you already promised me you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the glass on the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr. Toad.
Never do any work.
Only when Cole was around.
Alright, now what are we gonna find in here? It's locked. Oh, there you go. So this guy would come to work and literally sit around and do fucking nothing? And nobody, you know, checked it? Nobody did anything?
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
The Ring of...
Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one
Oh.
asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
Alright.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
No, it can't be fixed. It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
Yeah.
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look,
No, we can't
this
jump
just
that
isn't
yet.
The time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
Oh, please tell me you know.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Why do you even care about this?
Why? I'm invested in this enterprise we call Fabletown.
Yeah, I have no clue who this guy is.
Literally invested. Since it's mostly my money that keeps the whole thing running. And tonight I hear that Crane has been killing Fables? And there's no system in place to catch him?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
So basically, we're
was your
nowhere.
ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you are chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so let's drop it.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And
Shut up!
that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet.
Oh,
It
we
would
gotta
probably
talk
have
to
an address
Holly.
Or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're
So
not
where would they
smart
go?
enough to try and go anywhere
The
else?
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Even if they're not there, the Tweedle's office might have something on Crane, or the witch.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
Yes, he
Why the hell
can.
not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.